Hey mamas, welcome back to Black Mamas Do Science. Today we have an awesome experiment again from our friends at C-STEM, and we will be making a paper mache sea turtle. And so we'll go through that whole process with you, and then I'll drop some facts about sea turtles at the end. Okay moms, so this is what you will be using to make a paper mache sea turtle. So tissue paper, so if you don't have that, flour, water, then you will also need markers to decorate it, balloons, scissors, and then any recycled things you may have around the house. So like maybe a button fell off and you didn't know what to do with it. You can use it here, bottle caps, anything around the house that you want to decorate your turtle with. And then the last thing that they provided for us is a printout of the sea turtle, like the legs and all of that. And it kind of outlines the head, and this will be a part that you will be decorating. So if you don't already have this, I think maybe you can draw it, or maybe I can put a printout of it also, but this is just the template basically they provided us for us to decorate our sea turtle with. So we'll get into how to do that next. Hey mamas, come closer. No, closer. Let me tell you. Make sure that you like and subscribe. The prep that I did for this science experiment is I went ahead and I made the paper mache before I sat down with Dax. Again, because I didn't want him to, start making a huge mess, more than what he normally would make. So what you'll do is put 1 cup of flour into a bowl to 2 cups of water. So depending on how big your balloon is or how big you want your sea turtle to be is how much paper mache that you're going to make. And so you will mix all that up, try to get the lumps out as much as possible. And then the next thing you'll do is blow up your balloon. So I was lucky. My husband has a lot more hot air than I do, So I had him blow up our balloon for us. And once you have your balloon and your paper mache mix with your tissue paper, go ahead, sit down and get to tearing it up. If you're like me. So if you're super neat, you can cut it up, but I didn't want to deal with the scissors and Dax, so we just tore up our paper mache, not our paper mache, what am I talking about? Our tissue paper. So you tear up the tissue paper, you're gonna dip it inside of your mix paste that you made, and then you are going to lay it across only half of the balloon. And so just make sure that you lay it across, put as many different colors. I put a couple of layers just to make sure that it's completely covered. So when it hardens, it, will be thicker than just 1 sheet of tissue paper. So I would put a couple of layers. After you are done with that, go ahead and set it aside, and we'll get into what you do next. Okay, so in case y'all didn't notice, Dax was not super interested in the tearing up or really participating with the paste mix. So I did a lot of it by myself, and so that's fine. It didn't take that long. And he did rip a couple of pieces of paper up and dip them in, but he wasn't really into putting it on top of the balloon. But he's a toddler, attention span is super short. So if your kid isn't interested in that part, they'll probably be more interested in the later part of the experiment, which is the coloring and decorating part. So it's okay, totally, if your kid is like, girl, I don't want to do this. And so just keep on, and we'll get to the end of the experiment soon. So I would let your paper mache turtle dry overnight with the balloon. And so just set it aside, and then the next day, just check to see if it's hardened all the way through. Once it's hardened, what you'll do is you will pop the balloon. And so that, then you'll have the shell of your sea turtle. And so the next part is where our nice template cutouts come in handy. So you can decorate these, color them, do whatever, cut them out. And then what you'll do is you'll stick the turtle on top of your handout, basically. And you can glue them down if you wish, just so they don't move, or you can just set it on top if you just want to look at it. And then afterwards, you can also use your glue to decorate the outside of your sea turtle. And so you can put your buttons, or maybe you have some glitter, or maybe you even have, I don't know, anything that you find around the house, pennies, whatever. And just go ahead and glue them on the top of your sea turtle to make them look as unique as possible. And then that's what really sets apart your sea turtle from other people's sea turtles. So this will be unique for your kid. And then I will get into the actual science and facts about real life sea turtles and how they maneuver in our ecosystem. Okay, mamas, so now we'll get into the science behind our sea turtles. Okay, maybe not our paper mache sea turtles, but real sea turtles. And so I work for a company here in Texas, Holloway Environmental Communication Services. And so I get to work with some pretty cool scientists and biologists. And they gave me some cool facts about sea turtles because they get to handle them a lot more than I do. And so let me know if you've ever heard about these things about sea turtles. So if you're in Texas, there are 5 species of sea turtles that can be found on the Texas coast, and they are the Kemp's Ridley or Riley. Y'all will tell me if I say this wrong. Hawksbills. The correct word is hawksbills. Loggerhead, leatherback, and green sea turtle. And all of these species are currently listed on the threatened or endangered species list. So that's one cool fact. Another cool fact is that if a turtle's eggs incubate below 81 degrees, the turtle's hatchlings will be male. But if they incubate above 87 degrees, then they will be female. So that's pretty cool. Depending on the temperature, you might get a male or female sea turtle. Another cool fact is when the water temperature falls below 50 degrees, sea turtles go into a catatonic state and can't swim. So they end up floating to the surface. So I don't know if y'all remember the cold snap. It wasn't a snap. It was cold for a while for us down here in Texas. That happened in February 2021. It affected more than 12,000 sea turtles along the Texas coast. And thankfully, nearly half of those were rescued by volunteers. That was the largest cold stun in recorded history. So that is crazy when you think about that. And I know a lot of people probably weren't thinking about sea turtles, but they can't stay in that kind of cold weather. I mean, I can't stay in cold weather like that, so I can't imagine a sea turtle. Another fact is it's illegal to touch or handle or interfere in any way with any sea turtle, nest, or their hatchlings, even if they're dead. So if you come across one, I will put the number below for who you need to call in case you come across any kind of sea turtle. I mean, they're on the threatened and endangered list, y'all. So don't mess with them. Don't mess with their eggs or anything like that. We want to make sure that none of them, you know, go away forever. So just make sure you call these people if you come across them if you're along the beach. Another cool fact that I did not know about sea turtles is the leatherback turtle is the largest of all sea turtles. This is how much this turtle weighs, okay? It can weigh up to 1,300 pounds. What? 1,300 pounds? That's crazy. And the length could be up to 8 feet. I mean, what? That's crazy. I can't imagine coming across a turtle that huge. But the species mostly exists as it did during the time of the dinosaurs. So like, it's like a walking dinosaur now. I mean, or swimming dinosaur, it's a sea turtle. But still, that is crazy. And so those are my fast facts about sea turtles. Okay, mamas, I'm stopping you again because guess what? I need you to like and share this video with everyone. And even if you've been back here again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? All of that is super appreciative to me and Dax because we want to continue making these awesome videos for you. And we love hearing your feedback when you say you've tried it with your kids. I know Dax gets excited doing this. And so I love to hear when your kids get excited to do these types of science experiments. So let us know down below in the comments if you tried this paper mache sea turtle and if you knew all those facts about sea turtles in the first place. Because I mean, honestly, I work with a lot of people that work with them, but I didn't know all of that. So let us know down in the comments. Make sure that you like and share this video. All right, mamas, so I hope you had so much fun, again, like always, doing this science experiment with us, and then just learning some quick facts about sea turtles. So maybe if you ever see one in person, you'll know what to do, and you can maybe your kid will rattle off some sea turtle facts for you. I always think that will be pretty cool. So let us know in the comments, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.